Eliminator RC presents RCTV, your radio-controlled authority. Brought to you in part by RC Pit Stop, bringing the best of RC to BC since 1989. And John's Hobbies, Toronto's local hobby store. With your host, Nick Rack.
Good morning, Canada, from coast to coast. Today we're heading out to BC to see some rock crawling. And then we had a special surprise, a real full-scale rock crawler. Took my cameraman on a hairy ride. But first, 3D flying from Guelph. Here we go, folks. Okay, we've got a special guest, one of my good buddies, Juan. It's Sarah, right? Ron Sarah. He's going to be flying his beautiful ultimate bi-wing. He's going to go up in the air in a second. Let's watch him start it up. Okay, we're here at the Kitchener Waterloo.
Kitchener Waterloo, the Dutchman club.
Yeah, it's a great club. And I'm here with Juan Sarah. Juan, nice to meet you. You're from Mexico City originally?
Yes.
So we have some foreign stuff on the show today. Yeah. Great. I love Mexican food.
Well, I've been here for 13 years. So
13 years, so you're Canadian.
Almost Canadian.
Almost Canadian. 2 more years
Canadian.
you're Canadian.
Yeah.
Now, what type of plane are you flying here?
This is an Ultimate 10-300S. It's from Aeroworks, and it was built by Al Walker, the owner of the RC400 Club, and I was lucky to get it a year ago.
Is it a lot of work to fly a plane like this?
No, actually, it's really amazing because you think that because it's bigger, it's going to be more problematic, but it's the other way around. It's more difficult to fly small stuff. The bigger you get, the easier it gets.
Yeah, and when it taxis and everything, you got no problem?
No problem.
Even with a windy day?
With the windy day, it's really good, really stable. It has really long areas. As you can see, the ailerons are huge.
They're huge.
And the servos respond really well, so it's really easy to fly.
And it's a real eye catcher. I mean, you can really see this plane.
And you really see it even if it is far away, so it's a lot of fun.
Now, flying it in the air, doing snap rolls with it.
Yeah, the snaps are amazing. This one is particularly good in the knife edge. The knife edge and the hovering is just like it just stays there.
Is that because of the bi-wing too?
I think it's with the bi-wing. I think just the elevator is absolutely humongous. So
yeah, they're huge.
And Al Walker did a splendid job of building this thing. Like he really put a lot of effort on the plane.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And really what size motor are you running?
This is a 3W150 engine.
And that's obviously more than enough power.
It's way more than enough power. It has a lot of power, especially for hovering. It just stays there, and as soon as you hit the throttle, it just goes like a rocket.
It goes like a rocket up in the air, and beautiful doing snap rolls with it.
Snap rolls.
You can just hover it.
Yes, hover it even with the wind. You saw it, like it just stays there, and it doesn't move.
Yeah, and it won't move at all. Fantastic. Well, Juan, right? Yeah. Great seeing you fly today, right? It was fantastic time meeting you and everything.
Nice to meet you.
So, folks,
take care, guys.
Look what you do. Yeah. Go get a great plane like this biplane, get up in the air. Take care, folks. We'll be right back.
Now it's time for the big boys with cool toys tech tip of the week.
Hi, welcome to Big Boys Tech Tip of the Week. I'm Alex Morgan and I'm joined by one of our techs, Lee. Lee, what are you going to explain to us today about winter driving, and just because it gets cold outside, I guess something to do with the engines?
Well, sure, absolutely. What we're going to cover today is simply just because it's the time of year where it's getting really cold, nitro motors don't like to run in this type of conditions. So what you can do Simple piece of tin foil from the cupboard. You're going to take it, single layer is plenty. Wrap it around the cylinder head, get it on there good and tight. Sometimes, you know, an elastic might be an advantage to you as well. Then what you want to do is you want to get the truck outside, give it a good run, take your temp gun, make sure the motor's still in perfect operating temperature. If you find that it's getting a little bit too hot, take half the layer of tin foil off and then run it again. And it's a safe way to keep your motor in good working order and lets you go for the rest of the season.
It's that simple, Lee.
It's that simple, Alex.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us on Big Boy's Tech Tip of the Week, and we'll look forward to having you again on the show.
My pleasure.